called Robert Allerton Park retreat today. 1,500 acres of gardens. Everything that money could buy, except warm weather. And he did not like the cold. So he always took off and found himself standing up here in fresh. So up to Hawaii, back down to Tahiti. Over to South America. I heard Ecuador's fun to explore. Well, let's head on down into Peru. So they found sweet potato down in Peru, where it's native. Here's the true flowers right here. So I saw a honeybee in here. Yeah, so they're going to get in there and get some nectar. There's a reward. I like this Montana. On the other side, the color you're seeing up here. Different type of California. Well, this is a classic Allerton garden room, probably the easiest one to see. All the garden rooms are areas defined by plants. This one's a rectangle. It's very formal. It's real different than all the other garden rooms. Isn't this a cool tree? Ooh. So, fountain down there. We're going to talk about gravity flow, but we'll get through it. Okay, so this path, the summer rains washed all the rocks off this path, so please stick to the left side. There's a little better traction over there. Color, jade green stripes, beautiful stuff. And yes, the question is, why are we here? Why didn't this choke out the whole valley? This is 70 years plus. One of the first things they planted here. Why are we here? Okay, we'll get you a couple more. We'll have Andreotti cast you a couple more. And how that happened in the middle of World War II, I have no idea. I just watched the movie Monument Man. There may have been something about that, but here they are. And I mentioned briefly that my wife is an exact replica of a shell that sits on the lawn outside City Hall in Stockholm, Sweden. You gotta have one of those. Right? And it's still there. I had guests a couple weeks ago that showed me photos. September, doing research on how human senses are turned on in the fetus inside the mom. We get our senses before we're born. I never really thought about it, but we do. We get our hearing. And the first sound that we hear, the dominant sound we hear all those months, is our mother's heartbeat. And so my understanding of this entrainment thing now is that the sound of our mother's heart is drummed into our developing brains. So our response here today is not an intimate. But it all started down here. These are very famous news stars. I know them well. They're friends of mine. They'll sit on down there. I'll get you another bit. Out of the eye of that hurricane, dead, eerie calm, ankle deep avocados. All my trees were down. My neighbor's two-story house was a hole in the sky. The only trace, Brad, these trees were planted from seeds in the early 50s, 1950s. There's some ambiguity about the exact year. So they're somewhere between 60 to 65 years in. And he was here in 1992, right before the hurricane. How did he know? And he filmed the very first Jurassic Park movie all over. Lexi's barely escaped the T-Rex. They finally caught a break and spent a night up in the tree. The next day, they walked right through here. They started right there. There was a mango tree there and a camera. And they started hopping over these buttress roots, which have grown amazingly since the movie. They're really up there. Oh, and he discovers something down here. Come on down. Let's see what it was. What did Dr. Grant discover? First Jurassic Park. Big hatched dinosaur eggs. And the worst possible thing, the raptor. The one with the brain. They're smart, intelligent, they learn, they hunted in packs. All those sharks, those horrible claws, the velociraptors are breeding in the park. And Dr. Grant, there's a beehive in that tree. I can take it. Okay, at 9 and 10, 10, 11 and 12. Got it. One of them. Hey, what's this? We'll try it. Another man-made waterfall. I know. Exactly. This may look somewhat familiar. A cousin of taro. You could eat the roots of that in times of famine. But man, did you have to be hungry. You got to boil the thing for hours. Probably keep you alive until you caught a fish. Maybe. But a very, very beautiful plant. Indigenous bird's nest fern. There it is again.